Welcome to Option Pandit, friends. As you know, earnings season is in full swing and lots of companies are announcing earnings, and we have seen a lot of surprising market action as well. Very recently, yesterday, we saw what happened to Facebook. The $200 billion plus market cap was wiped out in a single day, the largest ever in history. Before that, we saw what happened to Netflix and so on. So today it's Amazon. It's all over the place, and the market suddenly made a huge reversal soon after closing last night. So I was looking at the top trending stocks, and as I look at my list, I found that Amazon was at the top. We have Snap, Ford, Unity Software, Pinterest, and so on. But my interest is primarily in Amazon for the purpose of this video. So when I look at Amazon and I quickly just go through the Amazon pricing, and I see that before the earning announcement, Amazon actually dropped about 7.8% and it closed to 2776 or negative $235. And soon after the earning announcement, stock actually rallied. And if I remember correctly, at that point of time, it rallied to almost 3,200. As of now, before the US market opens on 4th Feb, the stock is up $339, massive, that's plus 12.2%. And this has actually pulled NASDAQ futures into positive, as you can see here, and also S&P 500 futures. In fact, all the markets are in futures are in positive zone right now. So let's just quickly look at what happens to Amazon after the earning announcement. So on my screen now, what you see is Amazon, and these are the market closing price, and these are the prices before market open. And this is from CNBC. Okay, so we are looking at Amazon details, and shares of Amazon popped up more than 18% at that point of time following the strong quarterly report. The company reported its investment in electrical vehicle company Rivian gained almost $12 billion in the fourth quarter. Amazon also announced that it would increase the price of Prime by nearly 17%. And Amazon Web Services also delivered almost 40% year-over-year growth in the fourth quarter, beating the Wall Street estimates. That sounds fantastic results. Now the key question is, are the results really as good as it sounds, or there is something else that we should be looking at, and whether the rally will continue soon after the announcement as well, or soon after the market open, just like what we saw on Google when the stock actually popped up above $3,000 to only close below $3,000 once the market opened. So I'm looking at Amazon's SE filing right now, and when I look at this PDF file of Amazon, this is from Amazon's investor relation website. I go to PDF and I look at the PDF file, and here is the summary from Amazon, and basically it says that operating cash flow actually decreased 30% to $46.3 billion. If you look at free cash flow, that also decreased to an outflow of $9.1 billion. If you look at free cash flow less principal repayments, we can see those details as well. But I think what's really important is looking at net sales, which increased 9% to $137.4 billion in the fourth quarter compared to $125.6 in the fourth quarter of 2020. But what's also interesting to note is that actually operating income decreased to $3.5 billion in the fourth quarter compared with $6.9 billion in fourth quarter. Well, I don't know from what perspective I can really call these to be great earnings, but in any case, price is the true reflection. As of now, the prices are up almost $300. Now look at net income. Net income increased $14.3 billion, and that's what everyone is actually raving about. But if you really think about it, out of $14.3 billion, $11.8 billion is coming because of Rivian Automotive. $11.8 billion is coming in because of Rivian, right? So pay attention to that. Net sales increased 22% and operating income increased to $24.9 billion from a full year perspective compared with $22.9 in year 2020. Let's go a little bit deeper and see what's been happening from overall sales perspective on Amazon. And these are Amazon's cash flow statement. So I will not be going into cash flow, but rather I'm looking for some simple matrix that I can look at from percentage point of view. So these are the segment highlights. If you look at North America, grew this quarter by 9%, while on a year-to-year basis, it's about 18%. International was actually kind of flat. I wouldn't really consider -1. as any declaration in, or rather deceleration in Amazon's growth. It's flat. And if you look at AWS, that's really the bright spot. It grew by 40% and 37% over year in year. So overall, it's 9% growth that we have seen. And the international mix or of the sales happens to be almost similar, not too much of deviations, except for AWS, where it is actually gaining the ground. So with all that, the numbers, in my opinion, are sort of mixed numbers. It's not really a great set of quarters, except, because of Rivian. But other thing is the Prime membership increasing. That will also add more than $2 billion to the bottom line of it. Now let's look at from charts perspective, what are the chart telling us, and where, if at all there is an opportunity to trade on Amazon, what sort of opportunity does it offer to us? This is Amazon's 1-year chart, and I've rather drawn some lines here, which gives you an idea on, about the trends and etc. It doesn't really matter. We can also do it again, all over again. If I were to draw a line here, you will see that there is actually a resistance here at this line here, okay? Or you can call it like a double top. And currently, prices as of last night actually closed below 200-day moving average, very far. 200-day moving average is around 3,400 and it closed at 2,700. As of now, it is 3,100 plus, which lands at somewhere around here at this high. And it's still far from 50-day moving average. It's still far from 200-day moving average. So overall, I wouldn't really consider it to be a great constructive chart. In my opinion, it's still bearish unless it crosses the 200-day moving average. So in last 1 year, Amazon prices haven't really gone anywhere except moving in that tighter range of 2,900 to 3,700. Let's go and look at 3-year chart. And on a 3-year basis, you will find that actually Amazon has been trading in this zone or this channel for quite some time now, since October of 2020 and all the way until now. It's been within this zone for quite some time, with a short overthrow from 3,600 to 3,700 sometime June, July of last year. And IV, if you look at from a daily perspective, the implied volatility is in the high range, of course, because of the earning announcement, and after earning, the volatility will crash. So the key question now is there a chance of making some money or creating some strategies on Amazon? The number one thing is Amazon is a $3,000 plus stock. So if you are going to buy call options or put options, the options are going to be pretty expensive. So if you are a new option trader, the best thing will be to open vertical spreads. If you don't know what vertical spreads are, you can go to optionpundit.com and read our articles, find out what vertical spreads are. But here, if you were to create an opportunity, I kind of feel a little nervous here in terms of creating any trade, because it's neither here nor here. It's somewhere around here in the middle, which happens to be around 3,100. If you look at the price right now, the price is trading at 3,125, and that is somewhere in the middle. So it does not really show me a great opportunity. But if I'm nimble and if I'm trading pretty swift action, then there are 2 points that I will watch out, and those points are actually this 50-day moving average, which is 3278, and on the other side also 3400. I doubt that it will actually go up $700, but never say never. So it may also go. So if it goes to 3278 or 3400, I might be willing to take a chance on the bearish spread, and I will do that via 3400 and 3425 bear call spread. Roughly, once again, a month's time to 2 months time, that is the kind of spread I will look at. Here, opening a trade here is a little bit of risky, because it can continue to power up from that point onwards, and that trade will be on the shaky ground. But of course, if Amazon were to fade this rally and drop to approximately 2,700 or the prices where it was before, I might be willing to open and take a chance on the bullish spread here, and that will be 2,700, 2,675 bull put kind of spread that I can create. But net, I don't really see a very confident trade here, unlike what I did on Google or Netflix or Facebook. I don't see that in Amazon. I like to trade when the grounds are clear, when there is a high probability of the trade to make some money, and I don't see that opportunity, especially at this price, which is already almost $400 up versus the last close, and that it just takes it to the middle of this chart. There is a possibility that it may go down. Like, let me just redraw this. Then if it just continue and basically it may also go up. It can create some sort of like a double bottom there, but it's not a very clear indication as of now. So I'm going to watch out how it opens when the market opens, and the initial actions, especially around 30 minutes. And if you happen to be an option pundit graduate and some of the strategies of trading intraday, then you may take your chance based on intraday movement. But do remember, it's going to be volatile. If you like the video, just give us a thumbs up so we can reach out to more people. And at the same time, I wish you all the very best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.